Good evening and welcome. Happy New Year. It is 2023. Pretty wild. It's always so strange when a new year begins and you have to get used to thinking of it as a different number, I don't know. It's always so strange to me. It takes me till like March to get used to it. But when you're watching this, it will be 2023. I'm filming this way beforehand. I actually just did a live stream, a trivia stream, and it was so much fun, you guys. It was really a good one. It was a great crowd. You were all wonderful. If you want to join trivia nights, you can watch all of them on the replays on my channel. But if you want to participate or just listen in and relax, it's every Wednesday night, and it's at 4 o'clock my time, so Pacific time. It's at 4 o'clock p.m., so whatever time that is for you. I know it's like midnight in the UK, but it is what it is. The Earth is a sphere. There's no time that works for everyone. So that's just the time I picked, and it seems to have worked out really well. It seems like I get a bigger crowd at that time, so that's going to be it from now on. I have some very exciting plans this year, not to mention continuing the live streams, which is going to be an ongoing thing. Don't worry about that. We'll be playing trivia all year long. I promise you. It's so much fun. Oh, you know what though? I was telling my sister about this live stream that just happened today, and there's an airplane landing above me. And she was like, wow, what happens when you get too many people that you can't control the chat and they have to super chat you? And I thought, well, on one hand, that's really neat in terms of my finances, but I was like, oh my gosh, what if it gets to the point where people are super chatting the answers, which is not what I want. I don't want it to be pay for play, so I'm gonna have to figure out how to do that once the crowds get bigger, because I assume they're getting bigger because each stream it's getting bigger and bigger. And like tonight I asked what city completely surrounds the Vatican, and like 30 Romes popped up in the chat all at once because you guys are so smart. Slip in. So like I'm like terrified that someone's gonna like super chat an answer, and I don't want that. Super chat anything you want except that. So I'm gonna have to figure out rules for that once it gets too big. But that's a problem for much later, I think. Moving on. 2023. There are sirens in the background now. How exciting. I am planning some big projects. My channel members are going to already know what the big project is, and I'm sure they're all going to think that I'm crazy. But you'll all find out soon enough if you aren't channel members. My channel members get all the inside scoops, not just on the channel, but on my life in general. Like how in 2022 I had to uproot my entire life and move to a new state, which, if you know me, like being Californian is part of my identity, so it's really sad to leave California, but it's for the better in the long term. I'm sad, I miss home. But my channel members get all the details about things like that. I try to update as much as possible, but life happens, My memberships, by the way, are only 99 cents a month. It's the cheapest I can set it, and there's no tiers or anything. So there's going to be new exclusive content this year for my channel members. I'm going to be continuing my History of series, where I very softly read to you from the country books, the history sections. And I'm going to be starting a new whispered series that, fingers crossed, people like, because some people love whispers, some people hate them. I love them, so I'm going to be doing a whispered series over there as well. So look forward to that. My channel members, or any new channel members that might join. And like I said, they get all the behind the scenes content. They already know what I'm planning for 2023. So there are big things happening on the channel. I would like to start doing comment of the days, probably at the start of the video, because I assume by the end of it most of you are asleep. At least I hope so. So, I get such lovely comments. I get silly comments. I get amazing comments. I get comments from all over the world, and I like to show them to people in my real life. So I thought maybe I should start sharing them with you. So I think I'm going to start that next year. The more I think about it, the more I like it, doing a comment of the day. So leave your comments. I read every single one. As you can tell, I always make sure I heart them just because I can't reply to all of them anymore. And let's see. I've blanked on what else I'm going to do this year. I am going to... Oh my gosh, I've completely blanked. What else was I going to plan for this year? I have my big project that my channel members know about. I'm going to start doing comment of the days. Oh, what was it? Kyle, what was it? This is Kyle, by the way. I've introduced him a long time ago. He's always in the background of my face videos. This is my son, Kyle. Oh, you know what I want to try to do? Let me know what you guys think of this. I'm thinking of doing some food of the world content. I've got a lot of requests for me to do videos about food and food history and food around the world, and I hear you all. My problem is that whenever I watch food content of any kind, it makes me want to eat. And I can't watch the Food Network or even the movie Ratatouille. I have never finished it because it makes me want to eat so bad, compulsively eat even if I'm not hungry. So I try to avoid food content. But now I live with my sister, and she loves food content and watches food animes and those BuzzFeed videos on recipes, and she watches different chefs on YouTube. She loves food content, and I brought this up to her. I was like, wow, you really love food content? And she's like, well, I'm like, no, you watch it all the time. And she really likes cooking. And now that I have her and I have a kitchen, I thought I should start doing some food videos, because in my books I get on the countries, there are recipes in the back. And I want to try making them and experimenting with ASMR cooking. I know that's a whole genre out there. There won't be any eating, I promise you. There will never be actual eating on my channel. Mostly because that triggers me to compulsively eat more than anything, is watching people eat. And I hate those slurpy mouth sounds. I can't do it. It makes my skin crawl. So you will never ever see me or anyone eating on my channel. I promise you. I think there was one live stream where I was really hungry and I ate a cookie. And I was so embarrassed. I hate it so much. But you'll never see me actually eating the food. It would be the preparation and the mixing and ingredients and things like that. What do you guys think of that? I think it's an untapped genre on my channel that I feel like some people really want to see, but if there's a bunch of you no, I'm not interested in that, then I won't even bother. I won't waste my time. But let me know what you think. That was an idea I had for next year. I have a kitchen now. Guys, I have not had a kitchen since 2014. It's so exciting to have a kitchen again. One of the benefits of not living in the most expensive state in the United States, right? I can have a kitchen now. What else? I don't want to bend down and get anything because I'll be out of frame. I'm still getting my history magazines. Some of you guys love the history magazine videos, which is great because I love making them and I love getting them every other month and reading them through. And I let my channel members pick the big articles. I'm going to be going back to running polls on my community tab for the smaller posts. Smaller articles. So you can tell I've had a Red Bull tonight, right? I'm everywhere. So that will be returning. I don't know why I stopped. I'm going to be focusing more on my community post too. I have upstairs neighbors now. That's been an adjustment as well. And there are sponsorship plans in the works. So I thought I wasn't sure how to do this. If any of you guys have small businesses or Etsy stores or anything that you would like me to promote for free, I will totally promote my subscribers' products. It sounds awesome to me. Not that you have to sponsor it, but I would do like a little blurb at the beginning, like, my awesome subscriber runs this company on Etsy. Go check them out, and have a link in the description, something like that. Just to help get the word out, because I have not met a horrible subscriber yet. You guys are all so lovely. So I want to give back as much as possible. And for people that want to give, I had a Amazon wish list at my old address. I'm going to hopefully revive that. I'm working on getting a P.O. box. It's just a monetary thing. So I'm going to set the address to my brother-in-law's friend's house. So the address on there will not be mine. It'll be a friend across town, still in Reno. And you could send me books on my wish list. Oh, I was thinking about doing, let me know what you think of this too. This is like a state of the union. It's like a state of my channel. I was thinking of doing an Amazon storefront. If you don't know what that is, it's when a creator such as me makes a list of things on Amazon that I've purchased or have used and recommend. And if you click the link to my storefront and buy one of the things on the list, then I would get a cut of the profit, I guess. So I was thinking about listing books that I've used on my channel that maybe people are interested in. Every once in a while someone asks, what book is that? Where did you get it? So that's another idea. If you're interested in purchasing any of the books that I read from, I could have an Amazon storefront for you, so it'd be just one click away. That's another idea. What do you guys think? If anyone's interested in that. If you guys aren't, then I won't bother, because that's a whole deal. So, Amazon wish list, possible Amazon storefront. I think that might have been it. I think I checked all the boxes. I probably should have made a points list. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. The whole point was that this was kind of a ramble. I wanted this to be a tradition starting last year, and it's kind of a bummer because last year I made a New Year's video because my cat had bit my thumb and it got infected and it was ballooned and bright red, and I had to go on antibiotics to bring it back down. So I made a video kind of explaining what was going on with my hand, and now my cat has passed on, and gosh, it makes me sad. I wish he was here so he could cause a skin infection on my thumb again. I would actually want that if it meant having my kitty back. It was a rough 2022, like emotionally. But here's hoping that 2023 is full of lots of fun adventures and learning and exploring the world in ways you never thought we could explore the world. I'm very excited. This project is not going to last for 2023. It's going to last far beyond that, and I don't know how long it will go for, but it will be very long. So I thank you all very much for sticking around for the long haul. Those of you who stuck around for my Countries of the World series and that long adventure, thank you so much for riding along with me as we went through every single country. I never did film the Antarctica video, and I feel bad about that. I got bogged down in so much research. My last library in California had tons of books about Antarctica. This library system in Reno did not. So all my resources I was going to go for, poof. So of course went online to research, and there was so much, and it was hard to narrow it down, so we only got halfway through the script. So maybe at some point I'll do a video about Antarctica. It's technically not a country, but it technically is. It's very complicated. So, like I'm saying, thank you for those who have been on the journey with me around the world. We're about to go around again in a long, convoluted way. You're all gonna love it. And I'm going to stop myself before I ramble too much. So thank you so much for watching. I hope that you at least found this video relaxing and informative, interesting, illuminating. And I hope that you have a very good night. Good night.